third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzer, what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Thursday afternoon, and it's Shit Boys, Revenge of the Sis. We're just pleased it's Punch to be here. So happy. Hi.
Our signal's going through space, through Starlink. It's going through space right now.
Well, no, it's not.
What?
No, it's not.
Space show.
No, not really. But
No,
whatever.
I'm
Whoa,
exposing
it's
the
like
business.
science.
I'm killing the kayfabe. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's not. It's not really going through space right now.
See, he's balling so hard. Starlink's his backup.
I have two internets, guys.
It's just like, just in case.
I'm not trying to be the guy who like brags about stuff, but I got two internets.
Imagine bragging about that in current year. Like,
I
10,
know.
20 years ago, people would be like, that's pretty baller. And now it's like, yeah, it's
It was
pretty
funny
baller.
because I told you when I had no internet a week ago, I was going through I was using my hotspot for like everything, but I was also using it not thinking, like uploading big files and stuff. And then it goes, you have a 30 gig cap, and I'm like, fucking what? Okay, I guess 30 gig cap. But apparently all the poor people knew that because a lot of poor people use that as their internet. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yup.
That seems weird.
I've
By
seen
the way,
IP too.
I'm definitely gonna get Nightwave sliding back on YouTube soon. I'm just gonna go get a burner phone
Okay.
because that's the only thing stopping me. Is they're like, oh, you need a phone number, and obviously,
Bop. Sorry.
but
This
your
fucking
boy's
cord's
your boy's current phone number, let's just say, was tied to some accounts that are no
Yeah.
longer allowed to be used.
Wait,
so,
and they don't let you use. I know they don't let you use
No
voice
VoIP.
accounts.
No
yeah,
VoIP.
they don't let you use that.
so I'm
Yeah.
about to go get me another fucking. I'm gonna have a bad boy phone now
Gonna
just
get
to
you,
stream with.
Well, you know, it's so funny. It's so funny. You
What was
said,
the one you were telling me about?
Which one?
The service or whatever the phone. plan.
Helium?
Is that what it was?
It's like $30. Yeah,
I gotta look into that.
I'm pretty sure. I know a couple people that use it. I mean, it uses T-Mobile. I'm pretty sure is what I read. The T-Mobile towers, but you already have T-Mobile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
But if I could drop T-Mobile and get Helium for two phones and get some kind of discount, and
Yeah.
like I barely use my phone anyway.
I mean, you gotta ask the chatter. By the way, if you're watching later on YouTube or YouTube specifically,
Comment down below
Comment
if that's
down
true.
below.
If
No.
Humble Mobile, Helium Mobile's good.
yeah, what do you use if it's cheap, like for a burner phone? And it's funny you brought that up, Mersh. And Mersh didn't even know that this video came out because this came out before Mersh got here. Nancy Mace, she posted this. She was going through. She was, there's like this fucking trend that girls are showing people what's in their purse or whatever. So Nancy Mace went through hers. Check this shit out. This is wild.
Oh, no.
And today we're going to see what's inside my bag. I have some phones here. This is my personal phone. Some might call this burner phone number 1. This is my work phone.
Number 1. That implies the existence of multiple burner phones.
Well, yeah, she just acknowledged.
Have you ever seen... Okay, you know what? Honestly, pretend her bag is a clown car and phones are clowns.
Number 2.
What?
Think about all the social media accounts.
All right, let me
look at her hands. She has 2 more in her hands.
Can I go ahead and help Virgie and the people who are listening to the podcast only version? If you didn't understand Royce's analogy, imagine the purse is a Toyota Celica and her phones are Mexicans.
Are Mexicans, yeah.
Just spilling out. No seat belts, no car seats. They're just spilling out dangerously.
Why would you
onto
need
the
'em?
table.
This is burner phone number 2. But think about all the social media accounts and all the burner phones and burner accounts you could have.
What are you doing? Like, ma'am, why are you such a She must fuck like a champ because she's
no, she does
batshit insane.
Yeah. Do me a favor, Virgie. Find me the photo of her in the bikini in the hot tub.
Oh, we've all. I mean, just
Can
for the
I see-
audience.
For the audience,
Yeah, but
obviously.
yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's a fucking insane nut.
I got a phone for all kinds of X accounts. This one's for when I yell about black people. This is the Jew phone. See, it's blue and white. Get it? It's funny.
Bro,
I got this is the Asian phone. I call it the Ching Chong Express. And
Dude,
this is my phone.
she's the kind of MILF that picks you up from a bar in Hallandale Beach. You go back to her place.
Yeah.
And you fuck her brains out. You fall asleep. And then you wake up in the middle of the night because you want like a cigarette. And you can hear a voice outside. And when you go out to the balcony, she's arguing with like her dead mother.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? And you're like,
Oh, yeah, she's talking to the ghost again.
Okay, I'm just going to get out of here.
Yeah, so you're doing a thing. I'm going to go do a thing.
You guys
We'll
are
do
both
things.
you talking to her and the ghost. You guys are obviously busy, so I'm going to slip out of here.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to intrude on a mother-daughter conversation, so
Merce looks over the balcony because it's Hallandale Beach, and he goes, "Quarter next open till 1." All right, hey, I gotta go.
Or if it's later than that, I'm like, I think Miami Subs is still open for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna try to get some of those.
And I'm
wings.
100% positive Scarlett's is open. I'm 100%
I mean,
positive.
never close. It's like Waffle House, even when a hurricane's coming.
Yeah, it's also filled with a bunch of fighting black people.
And there's free breakfast.
It's better than Waffle House. You don't have to pay for the breakfast.
No, you just have to spend $500 to get breakfast. It's like whenever a hotel goes, hey, don't worry, we're gonna have free muffins and cereal in the lobby for you at 6 a.m. And you're like, yeah, I'm paying $150 a night to stay by the airport. I want a muffin.
Scarlett's is this Broward County strip club that was just off the highway. Let's put it to you that way.
24 hours.
Uh-huh.
Wild as shit.
It was crazy.
No alcohol.
Yeah.
Wink.
Yeah, then why were there so many DUIs leaving there?
It was a problem.
5.
Burner phone 6.
Okay, you're a
Burner
psycho.
iPad 7. Burner iPad.
This
8.
is just an old Nokia. I just like Snake.
And you know what's funny? She has different passwords for all of them.
You know what?
And she remembers all of them. She doesn't need any kind of help remembering them.
You know what? You know what's funny is that even Elon Musk could be watching us right now and go, I've got to admit, this is a little psychotic.
Yeah,
This is a little crazy.
He goes. I put tape over my camera, but come on.
I kicked somebody off of Twitter for posting publicly available footage of my jet taking off.
Yeah,
but this is crazy for me.
I got a passport in my bag.
I got a burner passport after that.
She fucking Jason Bourne.
She really does look like she's opening up that box in the first Bourne Identity movie.
Yeah.
The safe deposit box.
This is great. This is actual SPF and powder if your face gets oily. During
We know. Oh, you use makeup? I couldn't
Oh, a
tell.
girly thing. Look, finally in the purse, a girly thing. Jesus Christ.
Excuse me. A bunch of girls have a bunch of phones.
Today I have lip gloss.
Yeah,
I
your
just
bitch better not have a bunch of phones.
I have patches from the.
Like, honestly, 2 is acceptable because I do understand, like, a Congress, like a work thing, you want to keep it separate from your, like, personal phone. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, like, what are we doing?
You don't want state secrets on your titty phone, and you don't want to be sending titties from your state secret phone. That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
But beyond that, we're getting a little psychotic here.
town of Yemassee. I was just in Yemassee. I did a town hall in Yemassee, and they gave me patches. I have a hard hat.
Man,
Hi.
man, when I lived in Tampa, I sold cocaine and had 3 girlfriends, and I still only needed 2 phones.
Yeah.
Let's dial it back a little bit.
And honestly, they have Google Voice now. You can use one phone.
You know what? It's like having it's like having a whole different phone.
Yeah, in your phone.
I have like 3 phones on my phone.
Yeah, exactly.
In my bag, I toured company yesterday. Oh, look, I have Come and Take It merch gear in my bag.
So you toured a company yesterday, but you had a hard hat in it. Why would you leave your hard hat overnight in your fucking purse?
Have Trump 2024 girl.
Can we agree that this is just as cringe as when Elizabeth Warren tried to like drink the beer?
Yes.
This is fucking cringe, dude.
I don't think anyone's arguing on the other side of this, dude.
Virgie, when have we on this show ever taken a side based on the culture war? Yeah, this sucks. This is terrible.
Virgie, when have we ever... Virgie, no.
It's an insufferable woman being an insufferable woman.
Let me make a different comment. When have we ever sided with a woman? Regardless
Good
of
point.
politics.
Amen, brother.
Come on. We have a brand here, dude.
You got a good point
In my
there.
bag. This is my favorite. I love Jesus, but I cuss a little. That's in my bag.
Ah!
I hate her.
That shouldn't be in your bag. These are not things that go in a purse. You don't know what a purse is.
Hold on,
Nancy
Virgie. I also have a Vitamixer in here as well.
Oh my fucking Christ, dude! Yeah, do you have your Shark ice cream maker?
I have a personal air fryer that I bring everywhere I go.
Here's my Ninja slushie.
No.
My fucking...
She likes fresh smoothies, Virgie. Leave her alone.
Bro, look, man, everybody likes a frozen margarita at lunch, but like, fucking, come on now. Like, this is just fucking Nancy Mace, like, making a 5-minute video about how she doesn't know what goes in a purse. Like, fucking, you're not a normal bitch.
No.
Stop it.
Listen, man. I hate to do this, and you know what? You guys can all be mad at me when we have to eat a strike on YouTube, but I'm just gonna come and say it. I don't give a fuck. I don't think I like this woman very much.
Come on, man.
Oh my god, I hate.
I think she's a real jerk.
No.
Oh, look, we got something else in the bottom of my. If I just hold on, let me just.
She's. It's like she's speaking. She's speaking clearly and she's coherent, but she's acting like a pillhead.
Can you mute Discord from like the audience going out?
No.
Like, can you mute me
You?
from the audience?
No.
Yeah, like,
No.
damn it. Because I was gonna say some choice things about what I hope happens.
Nothing.
Does she not like
just wait till second half of Friday?
But like she really does, like, even though she's not mumbling and she's not all spaced out, but like the way she's acting right now, she reminds me of like pillhead strippers, like digging through their purse.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, hey, remember we were all chipping in on lunch? The DoorDash guy's coming. Okay, yeah, so I got my phone, and then I got my other phone. Hang on, and then I got this phone. And hang on, they're just digging through this massive purse. You're like, oh, it's fine. I'll just pay for it.
The only thing I want to see her pull out of her purse would be vibrating at the bottom, and I want her to be using it on herself. Other than that, I don't give a fuck how many fucking phones you have in there. Okay? I'm sorry, you're confusing us for people who respect women.
I don't even need you to fucking pull one out. It would just be funny if one just turned on in your purse. Like, I don't even need to see it. I'll know what's going on. Yeah, and we can all have a good laugh.
And then all her phones are vibrating because they're on the table.
We don't take you
Rocking
seriously.
the table like it takes D cells.
I have a leash for liberty.
Yeah, Leash for Liberty. What? Who's that? Your fucking sub?
Liberty. Have an American flag. I love
How does a leash symbolize liberty? I would assume it would do the opposite. This bitch is crazy.
Hold on, Virgie, she has a smaller bag in her big bag.
Oh my god, she did the 2 Chainz line. My girl got a big purse with a purse in it.
Nancy, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You have to know. You have to know this makes you look crazy and would explain why there's no wedding ring on that finger.
Yeah, like, do you understand? Like, this is the kind of shit I expect from Lauren Boebert.
Yeah,
Not
seriously.
you. You're supposed to be
Thank you.
better than this.
Nancy, you're no Lauren Boebert. We expect Florida Trash Lauren Boebert to act like that, okay? Not you.
You know what? I always forget she's
She's from
Florida trash.
Every
Yeah.
time you forget if she's from Florida Trash, remember what her tattoo looks like, and you'll remember she's Florida Trash.
Yeah, I forgot
I love Lauren
she
Boebert.
moved to Colorado, but she was like what, like a Gainesville, like a Pensacola
Yeah,
girl. She's like
Pensacola.
one of those kind of trashy. Yeah, good for her.
With some Q-tips, some Band-Aids. Oh, these are good. Tide pen for during the day. A hairnet.
Her energy is manic, like you said. There's something about her energy that's like bothering me.
Vanity kit. You know, the usual stuff.
Do you call the Vanity Kit a U kit?
These burners.
Man,
God,
fucking
that was a funny vanity kit joke.
Tim Cook must love you. That's fucking crazy energy, dude.
Yeah, she's insane. That's what I'm saying. She's got that babbling pillhead energy, but without the mumbling and the nodding off.
Hey, real quick, can we look at Lauren Boebert's tattoo? You know, just so that we all have it fresh in our
Oh,
mind.
you know, Virgie, honestly, only
I just sent it to
only
you.
I got it. Yeah, I figured you did. Only because you asked nicely. We will check out the tat.
I just want everybody to have it fresh in their mind. You know what I mean? So you
There
can
it
picture
is.
it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God, she's so hot though, bro. Come on, man.
I love her.
Damn. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, come on, Virgie. Get me all bricked up now. Do a goddamn. We have to do our conservative comedy podcast.
Yeah, dude. The Revenge of the Wet Spot Conservative Show or whatever.
Don't you ever. Do you fucking hear me? I don't give a fuck what jokes you. Not that. Piece of shit.
When do I get to see boobies?
Oh God! Now he's on our show. too.
Weather.
Great.
Oh fuck.
So,
Bro, that
the-
chick's terrible.
all women, dude. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going.
Leaving the Trump administration, ending his role as a special government employee. Our senior political correspondent, Rachel Scott, has more for us. Good morning,
Man,
Rachel.
did you see? Did you see?
Elon, if I were you, I'd fucking want to dip too after that bill, dude. I'd be gone.
Well, no, but honestly, did you see? Like, this was always the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah.
And like the left just like did they had a whole victory parade this weekend. They're like, ha ha.
No, they're
Elon's
specifically-
already ditching you, and they're like, no, it's a 130-day appointment.
There specifically is a specific limit for a government
For a
employee.
special government assignment, whatever
Right.
it's called. And
Yeah.
it's like 130 days, and he's on like day 120 something. And I think he's bailing a couple days early because the Tesla and the X people have been up his ass. Like, are you coming back, or what are we doing here? We're having meetings, and you're not here.
Okay, listen. People have heard our calls about the Epstein thing, and Epstein didn't kill himself. So today, Dan Bongino went on.
Wait, but can I say something?
Sure.
Guys, Epstein absolutely killed himself, okay?
Why do you keep looking over? It's
Mercy,
weird.
you all right?
You okay, man?
Who looked better, Bongino or Cash? I think Cash was slightly wackier looking.
Yeah.
Like his eyes were bulging out of his head.
Well, here you go.
Those two cases obviously are of significant public interest. I'm just telling you what we see in the file. I just want to be crystal clear on this. I am not asking anyone to believe me. I'm telling you what's there and what isn't.
Right.
There is nothing in the file at this point on the Epstein case, and there's going to be a disclosure on this coming shortly. We are working through there is video. That is something the
Oh, I
public
thought
doesn't.
there is video? There is video all of a sudden?
There's video. Yeah, there's always been video, dude. Yes.
Hey,
I have questions.
Well, the AI art wasn't as good back then.
hey, can I completely unrelated note, Royce, this has nothing to do with what Dan Bongino is saying. I just sent you a link.
Well, let's see.
It has nothing to do with anything going on right now. I
Well,
swear
okay, I'll play right after. Okay, I got to play right after the video.
The video of him killing himself. No, not the actual act, but the entire MCC Bay. It was only one camera. There were there's video that when you look at the video, and we will release. That's what's taken a while on this. We are working on cleaning it up to make sure you have an enhanced. And we're gonna,
Can I ask something?
So there's no video of him killing himself, but of the facility. Explain.
Can I?
We're
Ask,
working on AI upscaling the kitty fucking. That's what we're doing right now.
Can I? I got a question.
Yeah.
Hey Royce, you ever had like the cops come by and they go, "Hey, somebody broke into a car over here," or like, you know what I mean? We think there's somebody burglarized the house the other night. Do you have cameras?
Oh,
here?
that's literally happened to me before.
And then you go, "Yeah, I have cameras," and they go, "Would you mind if you get a chance, maybe like looking at them and seeing if you have anything?" How long would that take you?
5 minutes? Like it's 5 minutes.
Yeah, actually, might take only 3. Hang on.
There it is. And then I'll be like, around what time?
What time? 3.
How
There's a black.
funny would it
I see
be?
a black guy. Did
Okay,
you need that.
It's literally that story literally happened to me. I was in my.
Oh, that's right.
Exactly.
That's
A few months ago.
No, that was years ago. It happened. Remember, I was here.
No, it's a sense.
Oh, okay, Jesus.
So a few
lot of
months
stuff
ago,
happening.
a few months ago, I was it was here, and the cops came because they go, "Hey, we see you have some cameras on the side of your house. Your neighbor over here, his catalytic converter was stolen from his car, and he was like, "Is there any way you could this?" And I did, and I went to the camera and I pulled it up and I pulled it the time. And it was black, like 50-year-old black, had to look in his 50s, black guy, and I don't know how that's gonna help
that
him.
tends to be.
Yeah. But
Oh yeah, you mean old black man?
Old black man.
Give the
How
original
funny
so
would
you
it
don't
be
think.
is so the cop comes up and he's like, "Hey, do you guys maybe your Ring camera?" And you go, "Yeah, hold on. We're working on digitally enhancing the video to give you the best view possible.
Can we
We'll
get
be
back to
releasing
you?
it in the next 5
Listen,
months."
when I've concluded my investigation, I'll release the files to you.
I'll tell you what. Have them reach out to my lawyer.
We are working on cleaning
when
it up to
I've
make sure you.
concluded my investigation, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, listen, all right. I'm sorry, but this is my property where I have jurisdiction. All right, so I'm going to need you and your men to fall back.
Castle, and just keep saying castle doctrine loudly.
Well, but also just like, there's video of what? At least tell us of what, because if it's bad and it's something we don't want to see necessarily.
Well, no,
what?
Pessy. This isn't even from the island. This is from the suicide. They're saying that they told us after he killed himself that there was
cameras
the
were
cameras were remember the cameras were
Yeah.
broken. Now they're saying, well, there was a camera that wasn't broken.
Yeah.
And it shows him going in and out. Watch.
That when you look at the video, and we will release, that's what's taken a while on this. We are working on cleaning it up to make sure you have an enhanced, and we're going to give the original so you don't think there were any shenanigans. You're going to see.
So can I ask?
Yeah.
Why don't we throw that original one out now?
Right now.
While you're working on the enhanced one.
As a matter of fact, us out here could probably enhance it way faster than you guys.
I don't know. Have
Yeah.
you seen some of the fucking psychos on Twitter?
Bro,
I think they'll do a better job than you
I
guys.
don't know. It's weird that that this video's coming out now, isn't it? This is all AI, right? This entire video.
yeah.
I
I
hate
don't know
this.
if I'm on the right path, but I'm trying to find it. I'm questioning, searching.
Wait, this is
and then
AI?
something
You
shifts,
can't tell.
and-
This is all
and I'm
so
not trying
real.
anymore. I'm just doing.
Yeah, Pessy. Well, they're all guys, so you just kissed the dude.
All of the pieces start.
I like how you
falling.
somehow really roundabout way turned this into Pessy being gay. That was good. I like that. That was good.
It's there's something fine about him. He's damn sweet.
It took a ways
Yeah,
to
I'm
get
gonna
there.
go
but
be.
he pulled it
I'm
off.
gonna go be extra gay to my hot girlfriend.
Oh no! This is because Pessy was. What was that DVD you were telling me about?
Dirty Sanchez, the British jackass.
Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay, explain it to Mersh. You have to explain
Okay,
it to
so
Mersh.
Mersh, in the height of Jackass, there were all these copycat shows, and one of them was called Dirty Sanchez, and it was like these 5 like pieces of shit
Cool
from
name.
England,
That's a cool
from the
name.
UK.
Uh-huh.
So they made a movie of their show where it was they went to different countries in the world, and in each country they did a stunt based on a deadly sin. So for Lust, they went to Thailand and they decided to play Ladyboy Roulette, where 4 of the I believe it was 4 of the women were ladyboys, or like 4 of the women were women and 1 was a ladyboy, and they each had to pick one, kiss them, and then you did a reveal.
All right,
One of
can I
the
be honest?
members-
That's hilarious.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is.
Yeah, hold on. One
This
of the
guy.
members
Listen to this.
refused to do it because he's like, I'm not kissing no fucking dude. I'm not a fucking homo. I'm not doing it. Fuck that shit. So they go, all right, we're going to just tell you which one's a chick, so you won't fall. You're good. We'll tell you ahead of time.
Oh,
Like,
no.
okay.
Oh no!
So the whole time he's being smug because he thinks he has a one up. He makes out with his woman full tongue. They made them all ladyboys.
All of them were ladyboys.
Yeah, there was a round in every chamber.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It went from Russian roulette to suicide.
That is amazing.
Oh, fuck.
That movie has some criminal shit in it. I'm surprised it got
Yeah,
released.
but there was like this weird. There was a lot of these copycat.
Yeah, Harvey
jackass.
Weinstein hadn't gotten in trouble yet. Nothing was criminal back then.
Everything was actually allowed.
Oh my god, it was from Dimension.
Genocide Circus, don't worry, guys. Have it on good authority that Dan and Cash have the guy who did the AJ Styles versus Undertaker Boneyard match handling the touch-up. Actually, that was a good match, so that might come out good. That might come out good, you know? No, good for Undertaker's hips. Nancy P. Stock Tips, Nancy Mace fucking AOC, or MTG fucking Christine Cinema.
The first one.
First one. Yeah, that's an easy one for me.
Cinema doesn't do it for me at all. And really, MTG barely does it. I mean, maybe would because she's got the dumper and the thick legs.
Yeah, no, and
But,
she's in shape at least.
And she probably fucks enthusiastically.
Her face looks like the face of every porn star that did MILF porn in like the early 2000s. Like
started doing MILF porn.
Started doing MILF porn. Yeah. She has what I call Chelsea Handler disease.
You know when they go like, oh yeah, this porn star like Amber, Rhodes, started her career at the age of 38. Oh wow, that's weird.
Yeah. Okay. Trump is causing me and my trans wife of 10 years to break up.
Okay.
So, my wife and I have been together for close to 10 years now. We've always seen eye to eye with everything. We were always just best friends and super close with everything. But recently, things have been getting a little bit too out of hand because she's just really obsessed with Trump now all of a sudden. And
Yeah?
Obsessed in what way?
Astronaut.jpg.
They cut over and it's Lady MAGA.
Oh God, how great would that be?
that's kind of just been her whole existence now is just all about Trump. So we decided that
Mad about him?
It's yeah, no, probably I'm going to assume if they're trans, it's mad, right? Unless it's Blair White.
Whole existence now is just all about Trump. So
Camera pans over. The trans wife is dressed like Trump. I don't know what your problem is. Frankly, I think the sex hasn't been better. Tremendous, actually.
Why don't we talk about what a loser you've been? And frankly, it's not that you're not working. You haven't even looked for a job. I asked you to go on Indeed several times, and you frankly refuse. Put in applications. That's all I asked.
God, I wish I could do a quiet Trump.
God, that's so funny.
Now it's just all about Trump. So we decided that we are going to break up.
We should just
now
write for.
because
Let's go fix SNL, or let's revive Mad TV, because it's not even that difficult to try to be funny. These people don't know how to be.
My trans wife, every time I try to talk to her, she just starts threatening me with tariffs. The tariffs are going up. And she's like, I don't know what he's talking about.
This is the trans person, but with the Trump wig over another wig.
Sweetheart, I just feel like, your family doesn't like me. Tariff. Tariff.
That's another tariff.
Honey, we're deporting your mother-in-law from the house. We're getting rid of her. All of the criminal family-in-law.
Genocide Circus.
She was frankly here illegally to begin with, and that was a crime.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
whole existence now is just all about Trump. So we decided that we are going to break up now because I just can't handle the fact that she
has a penis.
But honey, you said that was a mother-in-law suite. That's fake news. That is part of these liberal property assessors. They called it a mother-in-law suite. I never called it that.
We call it a frog. It's a frog. It's not.
I called it a great room. You called it a mother-in-law suite.
Bungalow/office.
Is so obsessed
fucking
with
so
Trump
funny.
to the point where it's causing issues in a relationship, and now her family is disowning her, and it's just getting so hard. And I just
So what you're saying is this is all a her problem, and you're off the hook, babe. Go, live your best life.
Yeah, go get out of here.
Yeah, dude, your little lispy ass can find a man.
just need to know, like, should I like Trump as well?
Go hang out.
Should I like Trump as well? So the trans
God.
wife is into Trump.
Or should I stick to what I...
Which is weird.
Whoa, we were kidding. Because when you hear obsessed, it could be obsessed with, like, just shut up about him already.
Frankly, you will never be me. You could be Melania. We could dress you up like a Dick Tracy character. You look beautiful. Every outfit Melania's wearing lately, she looks like she should be carrying a Tommy gun.
Oh, fuck. Or like Batman the Animated Series. Like one of those bad guys.
Every time I see Melania Trump now, she looks like she's showing up to kill Johnny Torrio in fucking Boardwalk Empire.
Dressing like when Joker dresses up for like the ball with like a top hat. It's fucking weird, man. No, you know what I mean, though?
She dresses like the Penguin going to the prom.
Yeah, exactly.
She has far too many pinstripes for a woman's closet.
Yeah, seriously.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go dilate my black cavernous hole.
Oh, fucking Christ. Whew. Sorry. But we're not on the front page of Rumble, guys.
What?
I know.
Whoa,
I'm
why?
as shocked as you are, dude. Just shocked.
They're usually so adamant about making sure we're there.
Yeah, no. You're right.
No, they got to have redacted news on.
Anyway. I got something to make us cheer us up. Can I cheer us up a little bit? Just a little bit?
Sure.
You're already seeing it. You should already be happy. Look who's on the screen.
So what's we've been waiting here, waiting for your dad to come out.
I know.
You keep thinking any minute.
I know. Honestly, this process has been absolutely insane, and I'm just so grateful that.
Hey, it's not on the screen.
Shut up.
You know who's
I'm
next?
sorry.
You know who's next, right? If we're going to start, if we're really putting together a team, we're breaking all these people out. Joe Exotic's got to be next.
I've been saying that. Joe Exotic's got to be next.
Hey, hear me out on this. We pardon Joe Exotic, and then we start a new reality show where Joe Exotic moves in with the Chrisleys. We call it Halfway House.
I actually like this. Let's go.
Oh, actually,
Yeah,
that's
no,
a great fucking plan.
Was it on this show where we already discussed that we're going to put them in a German castle? We're going to call it Halfway House, H-A-U-S.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that might have been Daywave. We said that. We said that it was, halfway
Daywave.
house.
Oh.
But it would be great because the Chrisleys, and then they'd have to live with Joe Exotic, and it would kind of be like any one of those episodes of like the Righteous Gemstones when like their trashier family shows up to stay with them.
Oh, that'd be
you
so
know, it'd
great.
be a lot of fun. Them staying in one of these palatial Georgia mansions, but Joe Exotic's living there. He's training tigers again, but like baby tigers.
But they're both gay and they fall in love with each other. That's what would happen. You know that's what would
I
happen.
love it, but that's drama. We need that to sell shows and
Yeah.
I don't know, Yeti mugs or whatever.
Process
And then surprise episode, John Benet Ramsey shows up. Never died.
We could get that. We could get that fat pig, Honey Boo Boo. She does a crossover.
Oh,
she's got a
she's
show
so
to promote.
fat
She could
now.
host it. She could host it.
She
You
could
could
eat. She could
call
eat.
it Honey Boo Boo's Halfway House.
I like how Honey Boo Boo's still trying to be like sassy, quirky, funny, and it's like you're just a fat 30-year-old woman now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
we don't
super-
care.
it's super
Yeah,
weird.
dude.
It's not. It was cute when you were a kid, but like just like every other, like yeah, being obese and wacky is adorable when you're a kid. But you know what? Eventually, you know, Chunk from the Goonies just becomes a fat guy in his 40s.
Yeah, dude. You Milanakis yourself.
I'm actually really. I'm glad that you said that. Because that you said that she was a 30-year-old. Because what you have to keep in mind, Mercer,
God, she's 19,
that
right?
She's 19 years old, and this is
Yeah,
her
bud.
boyfriend.
That boyfriend is perfect for it's exactly
Honey
what I
Boo
would
Boo,
That's perfect.
17, is moving in with her boyfriend, Darlene, 21. So this is 2 years ago, but she's 19 now.
Oh, well, that's a weird headline. I don't like that. That's gross.
Well, I mean, looks like they're in love. Like he loves fat bitches.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the fat bitches he loves.
That and all, you know. He just gets to be part of that Lifetime movie. All right, they probably 2 years ago, they're probably not even together. I guarantee you.
Hey, girl, do me a favor, man. Show my mixtape to them dudes from Learning Channel. baby. See if you can get me in an episode of Lockup.
I told you have to get arrested first.
Keeping an eye on your world, the influencer brothers, Andrew and Tristan Tate, have been charged with rape and trafficking in the United Kingdom. The former kickboxers are well known on social media, where Andrew Tate promoted his lavish lifestyle and misogynistic views. In 2016, the two moved to Romania, where they were arrested on separate charges, accused of helping to lure women to Romania, then sexually exploiting them. It's not immediately clear where the brothers are now, but we know they were photographed in Romania.
I'm just sick of these fucking guys. Like,
yeah.
How do we not shut the book on these guys when it's like just literally like there is hours of footage of them just bragging about all of their misdeeds?
So remember the you remember the kidnapping of Gretchen Whitmer, the totally real thing?
Mm-hmm.
Totally real. Not
We'll take a live look right now at pictures from the White House.
You mean that
President
thing that
Donald
was
Trump is
launched by 4 FBI agents and then one guy who just really wanted friends?
Yeah, here you go.
President Donald Trump is considering pardons for the men convicted of plotting to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer.
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Barry Croft and Adam Fox are considered ringleaders in that plot.
Yeah, these guys were the ringleaders. Look at these guys. Look at these geniuses.
This elite A team.
They were both convicted in 2022. Now, this news comes just after a series of controversial pardons, including
It's like we had random character on Oblivion.
Bro,
those of
Adam Fox literally is the human embodiment of I don't know nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, he's got more vinyl plastic in his house than a pool salesman.
He must have left his chin in the car.
Todd and Julie Chrisley.
From felon to freedom. It could be a reality for the Chrisleys. 3 years after their conviction on tax fraud, President Trump says he will pardon TV personalities Todd and Julie Chrisley.
It's a great thing.
I just want to make it very clear that now that they're out, we have supported the Chrisleys from the beginning. So they want to start doing the rounds and coming on shows. I think maybe coming on ours would be a good spot to start. Okay?
Yeah, let us help rehab your image.
We'll fight.
Because your parents are going to be
We also have a tumultuous relationship with the IRS. So, yeah, we get it.
free and clean.
The president calling the Chrisleys children Tuesday to let them know about the pardon.
Thank you for bringing my parents back.
The couple was indicted in 2019 for conspiracy, tax evasion.
Now, question I have. What channel, because we know how this works, what channel will be picking up their new reality TV show?
TLC.
Yeah, Netflix.
Actually, no, yeah, you're right.
They got the money.
You don't think it'll be a little political? That maybe I was thinking it'd be one of those like Fox shows when Fox keeps trying to do.
I think the Chrisleys are bigger than having to grift on one side.
I think you're right. I think Netflix makes sense.
And then what did they do? Fuck over the IRS? It's not like there's a huge controversy. It's not like Todd Chrisley raped a little boy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? It's like
he did have sex with his of-age plastic surgeon, though.
Hey, who hasn't? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't.
If he gets out and they immediately have a show, it'll be some right wing shit. But if they wait 3 months, like you'll know if they don't have a show within like 2 months, it's Netflix. They're just waiting for the heat. You know what I mean?
Here, can we let's walk through the memory so you understand why we love these guys.
Leslie Knows Best first premiered in 2014. Fans were introduced to the chaotic but lovable Chrisley family following their adventures as they navigated life in the South. Parents Todd and Julie have been raising their children.
That's right, in the South, where they're very intolerant of our lifestyle.
Over the years, but his own family has pretty much only added fuel to the fire.
He's like a Lindsey Graham gang. You know?
He's a Southern dandy.
Todd's son Kyle told In Touch.
Kyle completely just dumped.
2014, that he believes his father is gay and was also allegedly sleeping with an unnamed doctor.
That lies.
All oxygen was cut off to your brain at the time that you did that.
Todd's once estranged son from his first marriage alleged, "I think my father is gay. I used to work with him at Chrisley Asset Management. If one of the asset managers was going to take a he would say, "You want me to come hold it for you?" It makes you wonder. It's time the truth comes out.
I
mean, it's funny. You know what? That's funny one time.
It's funny one time.
If you're doing it daily.
And if you're overtly straight, you know, it's just when
Well,
somebody
Royce,
says, you want me to hold him. He's like the gay guy in American Psycho.
Yeah.
When he doesn't kill him because he's like, Patrick, I never knew. And he just grosses him out.
Dude, he was also licking his lips and fanning himself.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that.
I had a boss one time. He owned one of the strip clubs I worked at. He was this big biker dude. And I was in the fucking... I didn't even know he came in. I was managing. And he would pop in from time to time, like check the safe, do some paperwork, and just pop out the door. And I didn't even know he'd come in, so I was on my shift. I went to the bathroom just to take a piss. And my owner, Sean, walks in the bathroom. And there's only 2 urinals. And he walks in, and I'm pissing, you know. And, like, I was barely there maybe 2 weeks. I was working there. I'm taking a piss. I barely know this guy at this point. Sean gets in the urinal next to me, and he's, like, pissing. And he very much reminds you, like, he would remind you of, like, Sean Strickland. In
Okay.
the size and energy and just shaved head. And he's taking a piss, and I'm taking a piss. And he literally looks over, glances down, and goes... Cute. Shakes off and then walks out of the bathroom. And I was like, what the
God
fuck?
damn it. That is funny, though. Fuck, that's funny, though.
Killed me.
That's funny.
That's when I was like, all right, this guy's kind of cool.
That's really cute.
So mean.
Cute. In a very
fans could
dismissive tone.
Oh, man, this guy was gay crazy.
Certainly write that off as being on brand for Todd's sense of humor. Todd himself rebutted the claims on the Dominic Nati show in 2017. He said, "I'm flattered that people think I can get laid on both ends. So that doesn't bother
Yeah,
me."
because your wife's just such a baddie.
Honestly, though, you
And
could
my-
tell she was probably,
But she was
back
young,
in the day, she was probably...
That clearly wasn't enough to put a stop to the rumors. Kyle may have stoked the flames, but as it turns out, Todd had been badgered about his private life long before his son's allegations.
Why? How?
I don't understand why all these people are harassing and prying into this
Honestly,
man's
you
private
know what?
life.
His daughter's too pretty for us to keep gay bashing. That's my opinion. Let's see. Look who has a podcast.
Everybody? Oh.
Yeah, well,
Literally everyone ever for always.
that and also this guy.
There was a line of people waiting to shake hands with our respective husbands.
Okay.
You know, people like reaching over our heads and spilling water on us, trying to get to these two, you know, illustrious men. You know,
So you and your husband?
She had the same look on her face as I did. Like, here we go. You know, and I looked.
Man, look. Whether she's a guy, whether she's not a guy, either way, regardless, I will make this comment. If she's a dude, pretty good job.
Yeah, they did all right.
If you're a woman, oh my God.
God did a bad job.
Holy God.
Either a doctor did a good job or God,
God did a bad job. That's where we're at, right? I mean, that's where can we all at least agree with that with Michelle? I know we can't agree with a guy or girl thing. We can't agree she's ugly. Everyone could agree she's ugly. And anyone on the left telling you she's pretty is lying to you. Okay?
Looked over at.
Every time I look at her, I get mad because I have to remember that the Statue of Liberty isn't actually destroyed.
At this beautiful woman. Did we even have a conversation? Not until later.
Who's this lesbian? And why is Outside Bones hosting it?
Hold on, is that Outside Bones?
No.
Come, it's Chewy's come. Give it to your friends and chew with your teeth.
All right, Michelle, next topic. Benghazi! Benghazi!
In that afternoon, and that
So
was
you hadn't met?
we hadn't met.
You just
This
saw
was, you know,
each
kind of
other
but I
at the
just
table,
saw
yeah.
the look on her
Yeah.
face, which expressed the sentiments that I felt, which was
Yeah, guys, don't worry. You're going to have your own Joe Rogan sphere in no time with fucking captivating shows like whatever the fuck this is. Holy fuck, I can't believe she has a podcast. Okay. I think you had sent this one, Mersh.
Family's Disney World vacation. Instead, she made her first appearance in front of a Seminole County judge Tuesday, charged with felony child abuse. Allegiant Flight 2885 to Hagerstown, Maryland was set to take off from Orlando Sanford International Airport just before 2 p.m. Monday. But according to this arrest report, Crampton and witnesses on the plane tell police the child called Crampton fat and Miss Piggy.
Well, I mean, don't be fat.
Miss Piggy.
Telling her she couldn't fit in the airplane seat.
And then she just unloaded and beat the shit out of this kid. That's pretty
how old
funny.
is this kid? I need to know how old this kid was because that's what I want.
No, she let it slide and then sat back down, and then he just went poopy head, and
that's it.
And started beating the shit. That was the line.
That's when witnesses say Crampton began hitting the child with her fist and then hit him on the head with a water bottle.
And it hurt because she was so fat, so there was a lot of mass that was coming down.
First of all, how'd she get a water bottle on that plane? That's the big issue I have.
Oh, she probably bought it in the terminal, so it was an expensive water bottle.
So you wasted a fucking $12 water on
To
the kid's
beat a
head?
kid?
Then the report says she slammed the child's head into the airplane window.
Whoa, lady! Jesus Christ.
Oh, the child used his arms to cover his head. Airport police haven't said how old the child is, but Crampton told police the child was very rude and disrespectful during their trip to Disney, and that after the child called her fat, she took his phone away.
Wait, so it was her kid?
No.
She claims he then pushed her arm off the armrest twice, and that's when she began smacking him. But police and witnesses say she went beyond typical discipline.
Oh, no, that was her kid. Oh, my God, it was her kid that was calling her a fatty fat?
Also, like, how fucked up is your family? Like, it's one thing to have an argument. It's one thing to have this big of a fight coming back from Disney World.
Yeah.
And that's when she began smacking him. But police and witnesses say she went beyond typical disciplinary actions.
By the way, it's also Florida, so they do let you discipline your kids a little more
we
here.
give you some leeway.
We
We
do
give you
give
some
you
leeway.
leeway, so you must have been pretty bad.
Witness saying the woman was not correcting the child. She was abusing him.
Yeah, well, mind your business.
Fatty fat.
By the way, on a plane, you're like, yeah, well, mind your business.
Yeah, it's not my problem. Okay, Mersh.
Oh, you told me
I
about this.
tagged him.
You got to be careful with this because there is a legit titty. Did you not see the titty in this?
I did. Well, it's all dark, so it's hard to. Oh God.
There's
Are you on YouTube?
No, there is a
Yeah, we
legit.
are.
fully
Okay, here's what
exposed
I'm gonna
titty in
do.
this
Here's
video.
what I'm gonna do. No, it's okay.
By the way, no and no. I already saw the video.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to put a freeze frame of the women first. Let me see where the. Okay, that's where the.
It's
it's not on
literally-
the screen. It's not on the screen.
Okay, I was
we're
gonna
not on the.
say,
We're
it's
not on the
literally
screen.
90% tit.
We're
this
not. We're
video.
not on the screen. We're not on the screen. But I just want to find a spot where there's no tit, so we can
There's-
at least.
it's- What oh, is good this luck.
Video?
I mean, it is two black girls
With
fighting.
their titties out fighting.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, ew.
Hold on. Here's what I'll do, guys. I'm going to post the link in all the chats, okay? And also, it's on Merce's and I's Twitter accounts, okay? If you're listening
So
later.
watch along.
There you go. I sent it there. Now, here, I want you guys, Fergie, here you go. And Pessy, here you go.
Oh, gee whiz. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome, bud.
All right, so this is the watch along. I'm going to go ahead and press play. We can see it. They cannot.
Don't. Oh, I'm going this way. I don't want to do you both. Don't want to do you both. I want to do you both. You know you.
Oh my, it's already out. They're not even
Oh, yeah,
fighting.
no.
They're not even fighting. Her boobs are. Her boob been out.
That's why I'm 21 years old, right? Yeah. you
Oh,
know
she
my
poured
dog-
water on her boobs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're
Oh,
popping.
boy. Oh, boy.
They're
Now
popping.
they're popping off. Oh, shit. Right into the cat. Right into the
And the
hats.
wigs fell off. And the wigs on the
Oh,
floor.
wow.
And the wigs on
She's
the
got
floor.
straight Wakanda
And the wigs
head.
on the floor.
Dude, I've never seen a fight
Where the
where
titty
boob
starts out? Yeah.
in out. They fight so hard, the boob goes back in the shirt.
She was actually, she was so fucked up. She was literally just standing around like not even
Wait.
realizing her titty was out.
I can. Okay. I want to point something out. While this is happening, okay, I'm gonna put this part. I can put on the screen because there's no titty. A black guy comes and starts stealing hats. Watch.
Oh my God!
Watch.
Are you serious?
Watch.
Yeah, look.
Genius.
Yeah, that guy's a crackhead. Look at his body movement.
I also love that that homegirl that started the fight set her phone up on a tripod.
Mm-hmm. So that it ends with a black guy crackhead coming in and stealing hats.
Well, yeah. Where else are you going to get your hats? Can I be honest? Like, I got to give this guy credit. Like, I'm not condoning stealing. All right. It's not right. Okay. And I normally wouldn't steal in most situations at this point. However, how often in life are you going to get a distraction that beautiful?
In this neighborhood, very.
Well, no. Like, even in the hood, this is still.
Right.
When it's full on titties out, brawling, knocking shit over. This is I say seize the moment. When there's a fight that breaks out in a store and both clerks at the store have to run out and intervene, that's the time to start stealing hats.
Good point.
You know what I would do if I was like, I would hope that I was at like a Walmart or a Target when that shit broke out. And if that shit happened, I would absolutely start clearing out Pokemon cards. I would fucking jack so many Pokemon cards. So fucking two black chicks are fighting with their titties out. I'd be like, just stuffing Pokemon cards in my
Grand
fucking
Theft
pocket and
Vito
just
over
running
here.
out the fucking
Grand
door.
Theft Vito. Genocide Circus, don't worry, guys. Have good authority that Dan and Cash have the guys who did the AJ Styles. I read that one already. Phantom Tomato, I gave AI videos 3 thumbs up. Wait, well, oh, because it's a really good joke.
That's a very good line.
Oh, by the way, real quick, Merchant Royce, you guys know that soap brand, Dr. Squatch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that had
I'll just-
what's a fit titties? Titties was in the commercial.
Yeah, Sweeney.
Well, I'm just going to let you guys know their new scent is out. It's called Sabrina Carpenter's Bathwater. So you guys are about to have the cleanest penises in Florida.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that nuts? That's a joke, right?
No, it's like an actual limited bar that
I got to
they're
be honest
releasing.
with you, man. They have been doing some great marketing.
Sorry, not Sabrina Carpenter. Sorry, Sydney Sweeney's Bathwater.
okay.
Still good.
Okay.
Also, it's fine.
Yeah, I think
Better, in my opinion, better. I think Sydney Sweeney's hotter than Sabrina Carpenter. I don't care what Mer says, but, to each their own. What are you meaning about?
Carpenter because she's tiny.
No, I had to think about it because Sabrina Carpenter is really fucking.
Okay,
She's
but
like
Sydney
4'11".
Sweeney tits.
She's like 4'11". Oh, so I get to feel like I'm tall, Pessy? Is that what you just fucking said to me?
You still wouldn't feel tall because she's 4'11".
No, still.
You wouldn't feel tall because she's a fucking millionaire.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, she just stands on her money, and she is much taller than you, sir.
I'd be so paranoid.
Anyway, update on that crypto kidnapping thing.
Oh,
Breaking news now at noon in the case of a man allegedly kidnapped.
Why
and
has she got to be
tortured
so
for
ugly?
weeks.
Yeah, listen, can you do me a favor? ma'am, listen. I'm not trying to pick you apart here, okay? Understand. I know I'm not perfect. But I mean, really? This is how we're going to come to work looking?
Try.
It's disgraceful. Imagine trying to neg this broad. Really? That's what you're going to wear?
She looks beautiful. Don't say that. She looks like shit.
Like it's like the other guys when he's like, you come in here looking like a bum.
Looking like a bum.
She's all dressed up. She has champagne.
Cryptocurrency investor John Waltz was supposed to be in court this morning, but instead his lawyers came face to face with the judge. Let's get right into Fox 5's Arthur Chien outside of the courthouse. Arthur, what happened in this?
Oh, hi, thank you. No, he never.
You know it's Arthur Chan, and you
This
know
guy's-
he doesn't
I
talk
know.
like
He's
that.
been around for fucking. I grew up with this guy.
It's pretty complicated. It's as complicated as cryptocurrency is for those who don't understand it. Now, that
Wait,
first
so this went
suspect,
federal, huh?
John Waltz, who you mentioned, who was supposed to be in court today, was actually in the back of the court, but never came to the front as there were arguments about some of the things in this case over specifics, including the timeline. This case has now been moved to tomorrow. Now, yesterday, the second cryptocurrency investor who is a suspect in the case surrendered to police for the torture of an Italian tourist in an upscale Manhattan townhouse that allegedly lasted for 3
Oh
weeks. The
no,
goal
this
was,
is a
according to
different
police-
case. I thought this was the one I brought a couple weeks ago, where the teenagers kidnapped the guy in Vegas, drove him out to the desert. This is literally a different guy that they kidnapped and tortured in New York for crypto. This is getting wild, bro.
I didn't know there was. I'm sorry, I didn't know there was more than one. That's crazy. That's
literally
why I
was
said what
like-
I said.
I'm
was
going,
like,
what? And then when they started saying the details, I'm like, this is a different guy getting
This is
kidnapped and
fucking-
thrown in a trunk.
What's going
Hey,
on?
Weren't the guys that Amaranth shot at, the guys that went after her, were also going? They were trying to
they
get
were
crypto.
trying to crypto.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Get the
Oh,
victim's password.
Bitcoin's over 100,000.
Nice.
It's pretty much. I mean, you want the answer. That's your
Nice.
answer, fishbulb.
Nice.
His Bitcoin account. Now, that was William Duplessis. He's 32. He was arrested yesterday and faces kidnapping, assault, unlawful imprisonment, and weapons charges. And days earlier, 37-year-old John Waltz was arrested and charged in the alleged kidnapping scheme. There's video of that arrest as well. Now, on Friday morning, the victim escaped from the swanky Soho townhouse where police say he was savagely beaten, drugged,
Look at that.
shocked with
They
electrical
beat the-
wires.
shocked
and,
with electrical wire.
His kidnappers threatened to kill him during that 3 weeks' time. Now, Waltz's lawyer argued in court just now over the time of arrest. It seems to be small. We'll have to see what that means. He also declined to have his client walk up to the front of the courtroom to see the judge because his client was in an orange jumpsuit. Then, outside of court, he had far fewer words for reporters.
The record speaks for
Dude,
this is crazy, bro.
That is wild.
Although, like, I gotta say this, right? On the one hand, obviously, I don't want, like, rampant crime and people getting hurt. On the other hand, I hate crypto bros.
Mhm.
So this is kind of awesome.
Guys, if you like our show and you want to watch the second half, well, no, actually, tomorrow we're doing a movie riff. Want to watch our movie riff tomorrow?
We are doing a movie.
Yes, revengeofthesys.locals.com. Patreon.com/we're not sorry. $7 you get every Wednesday show, half of most normal Friday shows, and our movie riffs, which we're doing tomorrow, and a backlog of all of our stuff. You get the audio version of every episode, Locals and these, with no ads up there immediately after they're up there, after the show's over, and a whole bunch of other fun stuff. If you head over there right now, help us out, guys. $7 a month. We do have a guest second hour.
ROTC LLC does not make any guarantees about the quantity of fun.
Stay where you are.
5, 6, 7, 8. Trident gum is the chewiest gum. Give it to your friends and chew it with your teeth. Your teeth are bones that live outside. They hang from your lips like bats. Oh, I'll tie bones. I'll tie bones. Never forget, teeth are tie bones. They bones that you wash. And when you're a kid, they fall from your head. And to make things less weird, we say they got stolen by a demon. That's your parent. No. Trident.
Second hour, ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. We do appreciate it. You like what we're doing? Head over to our Patreon and locals right now. Sign up for $7 a month.
Right now.
Don't yell at people immediately. Right now. So you wait a little bit. You set it up.
Fucking pisses me off, man.
I know. I get it, dude. I get
It's like these people watch a show and then they don't give us money.
Thank you. Oh, we do have a guest. Merch, would you like to set that up while I put it up on the screen, please?
Yes. You scumbags better be grateful because we have a guest today, okay? Sorry, I'm still mad about the not giving us money.
I get it.
I'm coming in hot. So a little bit of background. We played a few of this gentleman's videos on our show. You were running your mouth on the internet. And
it was me, right?
And to this guy's credit, he said, hey, fuck you. I'll come in.
He didn't say fuck you.
Well,
To be fair, he was nice. He didn't
But
say
he
fuck
did
you.
say, hey, I'll come on. I'll face the boys. What's up? So it's Fat Tested Travel.
What's up, man?
How are you? Glad to be here.
Okay, before we even get into it, I will say I do love your shirt. I was
you.
saying that before we even went live when you came on. That's a good shirt.
I like pork and I hate communists.
Yeah, so honestly, we're on the same team there.
CapitalistPigShirt.com, I think. My friend Steven Larson creates these.
Cool.
Wait, Steven Larson?
Do we know that?
Isn't that like a famous guy?
He's he creates info products. I don't know.
I was thinking of Daniel Larson.
Oh.
This is my shirt.
That's a good shirt.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
Fat with a season pass.
By the way, that's a great market. A lot of those people. I feel like that's a big emerging market right there.
So I found you because we found you because you came recommended because we've been covering the plus size park hoppers. I'll be nice and we'll call them what we normally call them. And because and I saw that you did a video with them as well.
Yeah.
And we find it frankly hilarious. Watching this happen, and by the way, full disclosure, and I've told you this, and I'll show you. I've lost 150 pounds, so I was a fat guy. So you're talking. I'm coming from fat guy. So I'm not coming from skinny guy my whole life. I'm coming from fat guy my whole life. Okay. And
I'm currently fat. I'm just a hypocrite.
Right. So that's what we're dealing with. No,
you said it before I could. So props.
So yeah, I think it's funny. I think. Even as a fat guy, I don't think I would. I find it. Here's my take. Perfect example.
Yeah.
I think that we've normalized being humongous, and it's fine because we went so far with like the Fiona Apples in the early 2000s, where everyone that wasn't tiny was fat, so everyone went back the other way. Now, I also live in Central Florida. I also walk around the same places you walk around. I'm all the same places. And it has gotten worse. It has gotten a lot worse. And I think, honestly, jokes aside, that normalizing this kind of stuff makes it worse. It doesn't make it better. It makes it worse. And it makes more people go, well, I guess being fat's still fun. No, it's not. And I struggle my whole life, by the way. So I'm just coming from my side of things. And it's like what made me lose weight was people like him and other people going like, well, you're getting fat. Bro, you're getting big. Bro, what's wrong with you? My friend's joking and making fun of me. But now... now I get fucking strikes on TikTok for making the videos. So that's our side, or my side.
Here's what I'll say. First off, if you want to discuss whether it's good for society or not, I think that is a fair conversation. My problem with you guys is that the videos I've seen aren't you doing that. You're essentially Nelson from The Simpsons going, ha ha, look, they're fat.
Thank you.
It's not creative. It adds nothing to society, and it's attacking, especially women. Look, I'm a Southern man. I was raised, you do not talk about how women look. You don't.
But then how do they get better?
Yeah, how do they get better? How do women get better? You know,
How do they conform to what I want them to be unless I can express?
Apparently, it hasn't helped you guys at all.
What are you talking? I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. My beautiful wife of 20 years is doing wonderfully. Actually, we go all the time when we walk around, and we have a wonderful life. So you could try to insult us if you want, but here's the difference: there's a market for this. Number one, every time we make these clips, they get more views than anything else that we're putting out currently.
Look, I'm here because I understand that. Like, it's rage bait, right? It is. You get it because people love to do that.
I think you're rage bait. I think what you guys do is rage bait.
I am sitting here. I'm telling you, I have no problem saying my goal here is that every one of your viewers go to Fat Tested Travel, watch my video, and comment on it.
Sure.
I want them to do that.
Sure.
I encourage all of it. I don't. Now, again, I'm a guy. I have no problem with it. I enjoy it. I like the haters. I don't think I disapprove of it being done to women, especially if you want to talk about the idea of whether or not it's good, that's fine. I don't think it should be done. I think you should not be going around talking about, and I think it's silly. I think it's silly to be worried about what people are doing in theme parks and if they're enjoying
Can
it.
I just ask a question?
Go ahead.
Can I ask a question? Are women, like, women can do anything men can do, right? Like,
except shut up or be accountable.
Men and women are equals, right?
Yeah, so they could take the blame. If you want to be equals, then why can't we make fun of them? Here's the
And
problem.
the other-
on YouTube, there's 500 channels of women being bitchy to women, and everybody loves it, and they eat the tea. But when a couple of dudes start busting the balls...
and also, man, the only other issue I want to bring up is that, like, they're kind of going like, look at us, we're fat and sad. Like, I don't go up to people at, like, Publix and be like, ha, you fat fuck. I don't do that. But if you have a brand, I get to make fun of your brand. It's a brand. We're not making fun of women. We're making fun of a brand.
They're doing the same thing. Ultimately, I think it's better for people to go out and try things and do things and live their life. I think I started doing this in 2021. My entire life, I've been fat. I've lost like 70 pounds from my highest weight. I am not part of the body positivity movement. You'll never find me saying that. I believe that going out, walking around theme parks, going and doing things you actually enjoy is better for your life. I get messages all the time of people, especially moms. That's where I wanted to come, I'll be honest, I wanted to come on here and just roast you guys and be funny and all that. That's what I wanted to do. But I want to tell you my actual heart of why I like doing what I do and what it really means. It's not about getting fat people to the parks. It's about getting parents who have felt their entire life like if they're big, they can't go out and do something. Because you said, and I will give it to you, I've had other people say, people mocking me is what made me lose weight.
Yep.
I'm stubborn. I'm if you start doing, to be honest, when people do that to me, I'm more likely to be like, well, fuck you. I'm going to get in here and go eat.
Well, to interject real quick, because I'm going to let you finish, but interject what you're saying. We're stubborn, and when people tell us don't make fun, joke about we shouldn't joke about something, that's all we want to do. You tell me don't joke about 9/11, it's taboo. That's all I want to do. If you tell me fat women can't be made fun of, that's all I want to do. But you want to know why I don't care? Because in the same way, if you were to make videos making fun of me, it's the internet. There's a bunch of people that make fun of us all the time. I mean, all the time.
I'll have you know, and I know this is hard to believe, some people don't care for me.
Yeah. So when you're on the when you're on the internet and you do that kind of stuff, you know that you become a target. That's how it goes. And here's the thing. We get a bunch of emails all the time that people tell me, hey, you know what? You making fun of them made me go to the gym and lose weight. So you know what? We could play the semantics game of whether we help people or don't help people.
You said in your commentary,
sure,
not in your video, in your commentary, you said you cared about it because you thought it was a bad idea.
I agree. That's also true.
And that's where I'm saying I disagree. I think a lot of times when you make fun of people, what you do, because most people are emotional eaters. Most people are in that place. They're large or whatever, especially, if they've gotten to my size, there's probably been some sort of emotional issue, some sort of thing they've not dealt with. Yes, they're a fat ass. I'm a fat ass. But that doesn't mean that's all somebody is. It's not just that you're lazy. I go watch, I've lost, like I said, 70 pounds just by walking at theme parks. I think that's a good thing for people. But my heart, getting back to what I was saying, is that if you are a mom or somebody that you feel like you're scared to take your kid to a theme park, I don't think that's good for your family. I think if what I create and what I do and what the moms I get brought into that message me and they say, thank you, I finally went and did this. I also get the message say, hey, you encouraged me. I lost a lot of weight doing this, which is great. My goal, I don't talk about losing weight because, look, I could go create that. How many thousands of channels are there for that? There's a ton of weight loss channels. And by the way, if all I did was talk about dieting and losing weight, I'd still get shit on the internet because that's what the internet is.
Okay, so then you understand that, right? You understand, if the internet's that way, and we're doing what the internet does, which is, hey, they're going to go out there, they're going to do something that I think is silly, and I'm going to make fun of them. I will do that. And then, by the way, they punch back. I've seen their little punch back videos. I've seen their little whoopsie doozy, whoopsie daisies, but here's the difference. We've always the difference between us. We don't block them. They're welcome to come here just like you did and tell us why. They could make fun of us, call us stupid, call us fat. I don't care. But my problem lies with this. Just like you said, the other side of that is moms tell you this and that. Okay, my take is like when you're that humongous and you have a kid, you're a bad influence on your child. As somebody who again was 350 pounds, dude. The things you're telling me. That's great, but I lived it, so I know what you're talking about. But at the end of the day, the responsibility, whether I'm stubborn or not, came down to me. And the responsibility is when you see somebody like you or me when I was big walking down an airplane, you're like, please God, don't sit next to me. That's real. The difference is we're saying it out loud, and I don't give a fuck what the gender of the person is. Frankly, do what you do. By the way, you make money doing what you do. Sell your stuff, you plug your stuff, you're all with it. But we're going to do what we do. And if they don't like it, hey, mute us. That's how the internet works. People have been making fun of people since Howard Stern on the radio. What's the difference?
But there's a difference between the ability to do something and whether or not you should do something. Again, it's my problem is that it's weak. I don't like weakness. And again,
ironic.
I don't think pointing at somebody.
I mean, everybody does things they shouldn't do. You shouldn't be fat. I shouldn't drink and drive. You know what I mean? But I want to have my car at home the next day. I don't want to be taking an Uber back. You know what I mean? Everybody's different.
Yeah,
Look,
I shouldn't yell racial slurs when I'm on I-4 because someone cut me off. But here we are, and they're Asian.
I'm not trying to create a law that says you can't do it. I'm trying to say that it's weak to do it.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you that.
Noted.
Hold on. Hold on. Hey, Virgie, my producer, Virgie, do me a favor. Write that down so we know. We don't care. Like, here's the thing. That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
I'm not asking you to care. I just think it's dumb. You're allowed to have that opinion. I'm allowed to think your opinion is dumb.
Well, currently 3,000 people watching us think it's fun. So, I mean, I'm going to side with the 3,000 people and not the guy who's being milady to the park sloppers, dude.
And for the record, too, I'm not going to get called dumb by a guy who cries when he sees the princess from Frozen.
Yeah, seriously.
Now, I got to ask, you guys have, like, on Instagram and stuff, like, access to analytics and stuff. You can see kind of what your target audience is, right? So you're saying, like, you do this to inspire moms and dads. A lot of moms and dads watching emotionally frozen adults wearing mouse ears. Like,
oh yeah,
really? Because I'm mostly outdoor boys, and how to make ribs.
Primarily female followers.
Ooh.
I mean, the female followers make sense.
Been going through it. The people that have been, just like I've had people that have just lost somebody to cancer message me. I love all of that. I'm there for them.
You ever get thirsty for ice cream?
Again, I get
he gets horny for ice cream.
I'm asking you guys to do better. It's like
you're doing great. Actually, we've never made more money. Yeah. I've never been happier. I've never been in a better way.
I'm doing the best I can. Honestly, I haven't gambled in a month. I haven't drank in a while, and I haven't said the N-word. I think in like at least 2 hours.
So that's pretty good because we live in
Orlando.
We're making
improvements.
We're doing pretty good.
Disavow.
You disavow what? You disavow black people, bro. That's fucked up.
I can't stand them either.
I'm fine with that. By the way, I'm a spick. I can do whatever I want. Here's my point. You're the one setting guardrails and getting offended. I don't care.
No, I'm not. Where am I offended?
What are you disavowing? A joke? Did you disavow a joke, bro?
Never mind. It's a an X thing. If you're not,
I'm on Twitter. I have like fucking 60,000 followers. I'm very aware of X.
Well, he doesn't want to offend
But
he doesn't want to offend the black people because he keeps hearing about this cookout people get invited to.
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry, but we tell jokes. I don't know what to tell you. And if you're a guy, you get it. We're fucking around. This is the problem is you can make fun of us too. You know we're not going to get our feelings hurt. That's the one thing I'll tell you. We're not going to get our feelings hurt. I don't care. And the difference between me is like, look, if you're doing something funny, there's people we don't even like. If it's funny, it's funny. People seem to like us. People think that we're funny. I understand. Don't think that I'm not aware that people do not get pissed. I would understand if people were... If we're on the other end of it, people will be mad. But I also understand they're just words, man. Everyone's fine. No one's getting hurt. And
I'm not offended. I don't like. Again, I do not think it's appropriate. I think it's just so low comedy.
Why?
That's my issue.
Okay, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
That's fine. Some people like Pepsi. I like Coke.
Yeah, I mean, and that's fine. And some people like Brian Regan, and some people like
funny people.
Again, nobody said that you couldn't do it. There's no point where I've said this should be illegal. But again, I'm going to call you out for being weak and for your comedy being weak.
Okay,
I'm gonna call your ankles for being weak and your emotional control for being
Those
weak.
ankles are not weak. Those are load-bearing ankles.
They carry a lot.
No, but I mean, fine. You're gonna call us weak, but I think you're more.
These are the best calves on the planet, bitch.
That's true, and that's how fat guys always going to have good calves because you have to carry the weight. And when you lose weight, you're gonna have great calves. But my point is this: that I'm only making the same fucking jokes that people made at me, and I never got my feelings hurt or buttered. Maybe we're weak, maybe they're whatever. Maybe you believe
they're just not. So I get comments all the time, and what I've always said is I think I deserve better haters. That's the one thing. I love my haters. There's a reason I'm here. I want them all to go to Fat Tested Travel, watch every single video, and comment.
But we are. Don't listen, buddy. Don't you worry. We're gonna keep watching your videos.
Look, and I want to say something. I kind of agree with him, but we have to agree to disagree here. He thinks that us taking the low-hanging fruit, making fun of fat people, is shitty chud-like behavior.
Fair enough.
I think going to Disney World as an adult male with no kids, it makes you a child molester. We're on different levels, and that's fine. Agree to disagree, right?
But that's my point. Like, I think it's emotionally weak. You could call us weak if you want, but what would you call the fact that you can't stop eating? That's weakness. You have a weakness too. But probably, but there you go. But I'm not. Here's my point though. You're calling me out for my weakness. I'm calling them out for their weakness. This is how this works, dude.
Yeah, but you're doing it
in a funny way. In a funny way where people laugh. In a funny way that makes. But not to you. I don't care if it's funny to you because you think Aladdin's funny. I don't know what you tell you, dude.
To be fair, Aladdin's pretty funny.
Are you trying to change their mind, or are you trying to just appeal to your audience?
I'm just trying to be funny. Honestly, more than anything else, even when we had no view, our main thing was to be funny. And this is funny.
We got 20 hours a week to kill.
That you care about their health, or you care that you.
No, I also do care about. Hey, big guy. I 100%. I could make fun of Mersh and also care about his health. I could do both. You could care about people's health. Here's the difference, and here's the truth. Watch my show. If one of these broads were to come out like another one, but there's another one who used to eat a lot that we were making fun of, and then she started losing weight. We don't cover her anymore because she goes, hey, you know what? You guys are right. I'm going to lose weight. And then we were like, you know what? Good for you, man. That's fucking awesome. I never make fun of a fat person at the gym. You'll never fucking catch me doing that. You'll never catch me making fun of anybody who's trying. But I'm going to make fun of these people because they're gorging their faces. They eat 17 meals at Disney, dude.
Right,
that's disgusting.
This is.
They don't.
Yes, they do. I just covered a video the other day. We counted their meals. It was 17.
I wanna cool things out here. I want to get us all on the same page. You're getting everybody's getting. Just hit a reset button real quick. Chairs with arms on them, yay or nay?
Yeah,
how do you feel about chairs with arms on them?
You know about the Larry chair?
Depends on how wide they are. You know, a nice lazy boy, I'm a fan.
See, the right answer is no problem.
No problem. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, no problem at all.
Have you heard of the Larry chair? This is not a joke. This is a real thing. Have you heard of the Larry chair at Olive Garden?
No, I've not heard of the Larry chair.
Okay, so Olive Garden, you can look it up. Olive Garden has something called the Larry chair because there was a guy that was Olive Garden chairs used to have arms on.
Larry.
His name was Larry, big guy. So they had to bring out a special chair, like a medical chair, and now anytime a fat person at any Olive Garden goes, they have a Larry chair specifically for fat people. I think it's funny. I think it's funny that we have to get to
look, I'm not saying it's not funny. I think it's good, and I think it's funny at the same time.
So just to be clear, and I do get heated on this because I'm coming from the perspective of somebody who used to be that guy. Like, I can look at it from your perspective. And even when I was at your size, I would never go, "Oh, don't make fun of those ladies." Who cares? I mean, who cares? They make fun of me, make fun of them. I don't give a shit. And that's why I get like that, because it's like I was never defensive like that. I made fun of myself, and good for you if you do too. But the part I don't get is, if you're cool with it and you don't care, and this, then what does it matter? What does it matter?
Because they're ladies, dude.
Yeah, I understand they're ladies, and I get it. But the fact that you have to be around a theme park in a goddamn mobility scooter while I have to wait in line, it's kind of gay. Kind of gay.
And I'm also a faggot, so you know.
Yeah. Well. Whoa,
I didn't say it.
Well,
you get you banned.
Are you? Are you? No. Listen, we say faggot a lot here, bud. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Listen. My producer's laughing. He's a faggot, so we're fine.
Yeah. You live in Central Florida. Who's right?
Yeah, no. Everyone in Florida is gay. I'll give you that one. Everyone in Florida is gay. But I don't care about that. I fucking give a shit. Gay guys are most. As a matter of fact, most gay guys I know are the most in shape guys. More in shape than all of us, to be clear. But look. I hear what you. I completely get your take on all that. But my point is, if something is funny, I'm going to do it. If you want to just make fun of them, we make fun of a lot of people.
Again, I think I am not. I am very much don't make fun of women. I don't think you should make fun of women's bodies.
I think you should make fun of women the most.
Yeah, honestly, tell my stupid wife that. Maybe she'll listen. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I call her the dishwasher. I'll let her know later. See,
but you know how that sounds where you're like, we can't make fun of these fucking retarded little ladies. What are they? They got dumb bird brains.
Yeah,
like, that's what it sounds like.
They can handle it.
Yeah.
They're not babies. You're infantilizing them in a little bit, aren't you? Like you're infantile. They're adults.
I lift women up for that reason.
Well, I wouldn't try lifting them up though, but I get you.
Relax. It's a joke, okay? They can handle it. It's not a 1 mile walk.
Yes. Hey, they did the marathon in like 3 days, so don't worry about it. Look, here's my point. And look, everyone here is laughing. That's my goal. My goal is to make people laugh. And that's it. And they blocked us already, so I'm out of their world. They don't even have to see it. They blocked us a long time ago. Okay? I don't tag them or anything.
Focus on me. I have no problem.
No. Listen, there's plenty of all of you to go around. That's the one thing I'm sure of, okay? There's plenty of it. So, look,
we could fuel an entire Japanese protectorate.
And by the way, it's not just you guys. It's not your channel. There's a bunch of these channels. They're all over the place. And in the past 5 years, there has been this crazy level of fat. And I'm not saying you do that, but let me be clear here. I want to be clear. I'm not saying you do this because what you do is different. I'm also trying to be fair. You're not doing this. You're not going out there going like, being fat's beautiful. You've never done that, and we've never said you have. But what I'm saying is there is a lot of channels that are now very fat acceptance, people that are making it seem like it is a good way to live your life. It's seeing like it's not, and it's all over the place now.
I agree, and I don't think they're. And again, I watch every single video they've ever done. No, you guys are bigger fans than I am.
Oh yeah, we are unapologetically.
But I have never seen them do that either. There are other people I've seen that do that, not really in my world, not in the theme park world. But I have seen that, and I don't agree with that. I am not a body positivity person. I'm a human positivity person. I think if you can love yourself where you're at, because that's the person that will take you to being a healthier person. It's the guy that you were 150 pounds ago that led you to be able to lose the 150 pounds.
No, it was people that were like me making fun of me that led me to do it.
It was still that guy that had to make the decision.
Yeah, it was, but the difference
is... No, it's this skinny guy here that did all the work.
I did the work. The guy inside did the work, getting up every morning, going to the gym and going like, I don't want to be made fun of anymore. I don't want to have to ask for a seatbelt extender. I don't want people on the internet, because I'm on the internet. I don't want people making fun of me on the internet for being fat anymore. So I'm going to do something about it. Here's something else. If you don't want to be made fun of anymore for being fat, it's like you said. It's not like you were like being black or being Asian or being whatever. You can't control that, right? Okay, I'm Cuban. I can't control that. I was born in Miami. That's just how it is. But but being fat, the difference is you can control it. So if you do not want A to happen, then lose weight.
There are people that have a lot of medical things.
Yeah, but dude, not every. But statistically speaking, that's overblown the medical thing. I hear
and people say that about me. I'm just a fat ass. I'm like people.
Right.
People will comment on that and they'll say, it's like, oh, you don't know what his medical thing is. So I get that, but again, I'm kind of there's a reason I don't talk about other people's bodies. I want to live in a world that's more encouraging, that lifts things up. That's where I'm at. Who was it? I'm trying to think. Sorry, I'm trying to think of a quote that I have. Anyway, I think
guess it wasn't that important.
Reagan, do what?
He said, I guess it wasn't that important.
No, I think it was Reagan. He said, I want to be remembered for lifting up your greatest hopes instead of pushing down on your greatest fears.
Yeah, okay,
Something.
but as we consider ourselves a conservative comedy show, yeah, but that was shortly after that Reagan decided to ban machine guns and give amnesty to 2 million illegals, turning California blue forever. So even Reagan could have been wrong sometimes, and because that's what I remember him for. I see the problem is that no matter, you could do all that, but people will, in history, remember you not trying, your biggest fault. The difference is that Ronald Reagan fucking tried. They're not trying. You're not trying. You could do whatever you
don't know
want.
what I'm doing. Hold on. You don't know what they're doing, and you don't know what I'm doing.
Here's what I know. I do know this. I know that as somebody who's been in a calorie deficit and a macro sting, looking at everything that they eat, they are not doing the right thing. That I can tell you for a fucking fact. And also, I have eyeballs and they're getting fatter. I have eyeballs. Every video they get fatter.
You see their vacations. You see them primarily when
all they do is vacation, dude. It's their job now.
They film. They do not. Trust me. They film a ton when they are here.
Well, obviously, you're doing it to yourself at this point, bro. I can't even help it.
They
see, dude. Even you're laughing at it.
It's funny. We're just joking. These are jokes.
Nobody hates these women.
Nobody hates anybody. Really, we're just fucking around, man.
It's fine. I do think there's there's something to be said for going to the lowest common denominator, and I think unfortunately that is much of what society has become. And again, I'm assuming you think that's part of what I am as well, and we can all agree on that part, I guess.
But that's like literally telling a farmer, "Hey, don't pick the ripe, low-hanging fruit. That's too easy. Get up on top of the tree and pick the shit that's not even ready yet. That's all the way up there." Like, it's almost like saying, "Oh man, hey, you know what I am? I'm all about working smarter, not harder."
Yeah, it's fair enough.
I'm all about the low hanging fruit. I'll eat the peach that's sitting in the fucking grass.
If there's one thing that we could all agree on is we do know what being lazy is like. Okay, and I will agree that we can be lazy. Listen, man. I will say this, and I mean this sincerely. Not many people would have done this, so that takes a lot more balls than. And many other people.
Not since Matt Christensen have I had more respect for a guest.
Yeah, so I want to be honest with you because we do believe, the one thing we believe is if we were big free speech people, we believe in talk. Say what you want to say. We're not going to fucking shut you up. You can make fun of us. We don't really fucking care. So both of us appreciate you coming on, and the fans do too. They were saying you have a lot of balls for showing up, and that is kind of cool that you did that. We will agree to disagree on a lot of stuff, but that was nice that you did that. And I want you to plug your stuff, obviously, because you came on. So where can they? I like that shirt. I'm not gonna lie. So where can they find?
I wish it was mine.
Yeah.
I wish it was mine. It's capitalismshirt.org. It's a friend of mine's.
But your shirt.
My shirt. My fat ass with a season pass.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's a market for that.
Home.fat-tested. I know. Home.fat-testedtravel.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is a nice shirt.
Because I don't think you should cuss in front of children. So.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a business question. This is an actual question. Is that a printing company? Or do you have someone that's making your shirts?
That is
unrelated question, but it is actually just curious.
Jiffy, I think. Okay. Jiffy.com.
No, that's just we obviously sell shirts too, and that's a nice looking shirt. Okay, cool. All right, hey, Dave, thank you for coming on. I mean that sincerely. This I hope this went better than everybody expected. I think it did.
I enjoyed myself.
So I hope so. But we'll agree to disagree on that. But thank you for coming on. We really do appreciate it, man.
All right. We'll have to do it again sometime.
All right. Yeah, we will for sure. Take it easy. I got to say, man.
To travel. He's got balls,
man. Hey, he does have balls. That was fun. That was fun. Hey, you know what? That was fun. I had a good time. That was fun. I got some of the jokes. Come on, don't set me up like that. You can't do that.
My favorite part was when he said, "I just don't think it's cool to make fun of women," and then Mersh just went, "How do they get better?"
Well, anyway.
Oh yeah, I literally was like, yeah, but then how do I make them look the way I want them to look and do what I want them to do?
Anyway, guys, we do have 30 minutes left, so let's go ahead and move on.
Do we?
Have you been dying to ride Expedition Everest?
No! Some people have described Royce as diabolical.
You're an asshole.
Some people knew that Royce held on to this video.
Your Audi.
You know, you're being a real jerk.
Let's fucking go.
Have you been dying to ride Expedition Everest at Disney World's Animal Kingdom?
But you were wondering they confused you for the Yeti? We're back!
You weren't sure if you'd fit. Hey everyone, we're plus size.
Oh no, she doesn't fit in Expedition Everest. Oh, in the special
You can't
seat.
close the door.
No. Merch. I just rode Expedition Everest like the other day because we had to get steps and Animal Kingdom was always empty, so we went to go ride it. The front seats are the ones we sat on, the normal ones. The back seats are specifically for fat people because they don't normally have doors. That's just for fat people to get in.
Mm-hmm.
They don't fit in the fat seat.
Oof.
Our coppers. We range in sizes from 2X to 5X. Make sure you like this video and follow us for more plus size Disney tips and tricks. Expedition Everest is a thrilling roller coaster that takes you speeding through the Himalayan mountains. Beware though, as there may be a Yeti lurking around those
There's 3 and 5 in the cart.
Yeah.
twists and turns. To the right of the ride entrance, there's a test seat in case you want to try it out before riding. The ride
There she goes, rolling along like usual.
vehicle is a train with several rows, sitting 2 people per row. The seats are divided by a partition, and each rider has their own.
Oh my God, they have arms. Even the roller coasters have arms.
God curse me this day, the bloody partition.
Oh, fuck.
Foiled again.
Lap bar.
Swung again by a divide.
Oh, look at it mush into the seat. Look at the side. Look at it mush into the seat. Look.
Your own individual lap bar.
It like squished in.
Legs will need to fit under the bar in order to ride. The lap bar does not need to get to a certain position to lock. There is a transfer vehicle available where the door swings open
Is it an Apache helicopter?
It figures you'd have to get into a transfer vehicle.
Yeah.
to make transferring easier. All of us sizes 2X through 5X are able to ride this ride. Those of us who wear sizes 2X through 4X find this ride to be very comfortable.
What happened to 5X? Did 5X not find the ride to be very comfortable?
Hey, was everybody else on the ride that wasn't a 2X through 5X? Were they comfortable?
Were they comfortable? Honestly, in that roller coaster, you have to sit him probably in the back. If I sit him in the front, it'll go too fast.
Yeah.
Gravity will just fucking rock that bad boy.
If you wear a size 5X or carry more weight in your hips or thighs, it might be a bit of a squeeze, but it's
I carry him with him a massive hog, dude.
I like that they go, yeah, if you carry more weight in your hips and thighs, making it sound like they're fucking Megan the Stallion over here. Like, fucking calm down.
Megan the Bison.
doable. If you use a wheelchair or ECV, you're able to stay in them throughout the queue for this ride. If you are prone to motion sickness or just don't like rides that jostle you a bit, this might not be for you. This ride is
That's what she says when she's picking up a black guy to bang her.
Don't jostle me.
Hey, you're not being nice.
so much fun, but it does feel like it gets more intense every year. And it's full of speed and some scary surprises. We hope that
Yeah, like being on it with you guys.
these tips help in that you don't get snatched by the Disco Yeti.
We're not going to get snatched by the Disco Yeti.
Yeah, he works for Disney. He's not allowed to touch me legally.
Also, he's probably not strong enough to snatch you. And don't say snatch. It's fucking gross when you do that. Hey, Mersh, women are also very talented musicians, so shut up.
Hell yeah, she's killing it, dog. She's feeling herself.
I don't know what's up. That's why I played it. What is up with her face?
So this is. I'll let you know. This is that band Haim. It's like these three.
Oh
hipster
yeah,
girls,
I've heard of them.
Right. This one with the face is actually her nickname is actually Bass Face because she plays the bass so hard that she makes these disgusting she makes ugly faces.
Wow, this is stupid. Women are terrible.
Your music's fucking.
See, we make fun of skinny women too.
Yeah. Hey, ladies, have you ever thought about just knocking it off?
No, they haven't. I would like them to tackle accountability first, and maybe then the knocking it off part would be great. Now, Mersh and I both saw this independently, and when I put it on the screen when he walked in, when I was pulling up the prep, he was like, this is horrible. So, how do you set this video up? Okay, so...
You know how, like, when you guys get on a flight,
Mhm.
you know how you like a good show?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No. When I get on a flight, I want to be, and maybe I speak for a lot of people, left the fuck alone.
I was confused. I was thinking of a cruise ship.
Yeah, look, listen, a cruise ship, I'm perfectly fine when you hand me a fucking daiquiri. Mess, I don't care. If I walk on a cruise ship and somebody's singing or playing the steel drums, I'm like, hell yeah. If I'm in an enclosed space and this happens, I'm done.
No matter how hard I try, every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me.
All right, so I saw this the other night, and I got this far into the video, and right away, my first thing I thought was, even if you were good at singing, this would be egregious.
Yeah.
And you're not. You're not good. But even if somebody who had a beautiful voice and they were doing this, I would be like, shut the fuck up.
So that's a Disney song, I'm assuming? I guess. Is it, Virgie?
What's wrong with these people?
Is that a Disney song?
Grow the fuck up.
Probably. I don't. Or Taylor Swift. Or I don't.
I don't know. Somebody in the chat, is that a Disney song? The reason I'm asking is if it's a Disney song, this is probably Orlando Airport. Probably, I would have to guess. Where they do and Moana, so it is a Disney song. There's TVs there, so this is either United or JetBlue.
Yeah.
And no one knows how far it goes.
Shut the fuck
The
up.
woman in Spanish said, "Que linda canta." How pretty does she sing? So this is what's happening. People think that the general public thinks your kid is as cute and as interesting as you do. I can assure you that we do not. Okay? We do not care.
Yeah.
We do not care. I know you think your kid is cute, and I understand why. You should. It'd be weird if you did it. You're the parent, and you should, and you're a good parent if you do. But do not presume that the rest of us on a plane, probably just trying to nap one off, want to listen to this bitch sing over the fucking, which is already, by the way, even a good, like you said, even if she was a good singer, right? Also, it being sung over one of those terrible airplane speakers, which is already bad. It's going to crackle and all that shit.
It's not just also, like you said, that people think their kids are so adorable.
It's a captive audience.
It's also one of the problems of living in a tourist town is that people also generally think that all of us are on this plane going on this magical adventure. And some of us aren't. Some of us live here.
Yeah.
Some of us are just on a plane.
Some of us are going for a work thing.
Some of us are flying Orlando to Denver, and we don't care about Disney.
Yeah.
This isn't magical for us.
Yeah. All right, I'm flying somewhere to get ripped off in an Airbnb and do 3 podcasts. Leave me alone. How about leave me alone? How's that sound? Fucking asshole. I now got to watch the last few of their shows because I've never watched it. But at least when I go on, I can at least pretend I know what the guy do.
Got to at least pronounce this guy's name right.
Yeah, seriously. How do you say Harrison Smith?
Davey
Harrison
Smith.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're workshopping these people.
I like that we picked 2 different people we know too.
My favorite's that Byron Shorer guy, right? He's a nice dude.
If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know.
Shut
that would be
the
harsh.
fuck up.
Where's Burger King Crown Guy when you need him?
If I go, there's just no telling.
Okay, I got question of the fucking year. You got 2 choices. This or a General Spirit Airlines flight.
Okay, but you're telling me General Spirit Airlines, so it's a roll of the dice. It could be
It's a roll of the
problem-free flight on Spirit.
Or it could
just be one of these shit.
It could unwind. It could be
Spirit.
horrid.
100%.
You're picking Spirit. Okay, because this is going to end in 2 minutes, and then you can move on, and then you have a TV or chill.
Because here's the difference. When some fat black chick starts shit on the fucking Spirit Airlines, she's going to get punched in the face, maced, and drag off the flight by fucking
And then
sheriff's
you'll have
deputies.
content.
Exactly.
You'll be filming it.
But nobody's going to stop this asshole from having her moment.
You're right. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. There's no consequences.
Yeah. At least in the Spirit Airlines flight, if somebody gets this out of control, you're going to see man, please step off the airplane.
Yeah, get
Just
off
come
the
with us,
airplane.
please.
They should deplane the plane because of this woman. This girl.
I would be okay
this
with
little
that.
girl.
How far I'll go, I know. Everybody on this island has a role.
This
If
kid's
I came back
bad.
from If I came back from the bathroom and my daughter was doing this, I would fucking drop kick her in the teeth. I would bro.
You know what I would do if I had a kid and she was doing this? I would get off the plane.
Yeah. Leave.
I live in Orlando now.
Yeah, this is where I live.
Island, everything is by design.
But
You're not good.
You know who I blame? I blame the airline for letting her do this, like for thinking
Uh-huh.
it was cute to do this. Update: this plane crashed and everyone died. Kabuki Tut said in the fucking.
No,
chat.
we're never that lucky.
I know.
Royce, you grab the phone from her and you go, I just wanted to say the N
word. Oh, God.
I'll be honest, man.
What can I say except the? Oh God, that's the one.
I'll be honest. If I was on this flight, it would really boil down to what mood am I in, whether or not I say something.
Yeah, okay.
Like if I was in the wrong mood, this would definitely be one of those things where I would grab a flight attendant and be like, "Are we really fucking doing this? She doing the whole fucking
No,
song?
that's fine. As long, but you know what? I don't
She
want
doing a medley?
I don't want. Thank you, Pessy. I don't want age discrimination. So then I'm going to get on and I'm going to do this one.
Is nigga.
What? No. I didn't. I wasn't. Why would I ever say that? I mean,
I see what's happening.
I love this. It's the stupidest edit.
You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable when you're staring at it. Nigga. What can I say except the N-word? The tides, the sun, the sky.
I'm gonna do this one.
Hey, it's okay, it's okay. The N-word.
I like it.
I'm just an ordinary nigga. Hey, what has you thumb?
The internet's the best place in the world. I don't care. You know, it could also be horrible, but it's also awesome. Remember when The Rock tried to get that All About Cum song taken down from all of YouTube?
And then it just got all over YouTube
Yeah,
instead.
and then everyone, because that's what happened. Oh my God, is it taken down?
Probably.
Oh, they took it down. See if you can find The Rock. It's All About Cum.
Oh, I know which one. Yeah, I got you.
Thank
it
you.
was the one by some black guy.
Some black guy. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, this is donations. Thunderbirds 2004, directed by Jonathan Frakes Riker, and Sky Captain of the World of Tomorrow, starring Jude Law. Crack House Films. Okay. Hold on. Sky Captain of the World of Tomorrow, I 100% agree, is a Crack House film. 100%.
Yeah.
Yes. Thunderbirds, I didn't see, so I don't know. So maybe. I couldn't tell you.
By the way, I meant to bounce this off of you because somebody asked me on Nightwave the other night, right? So Star Trek bitches, right?
Yeah.
Deanna Troi, Dax, or 7 and 9.
Dax.
You know what? I didn't pick Dax, but my man, I will give you Dax. Yeah, I went Deanna Troi.
Oh, Deanna Troi. Listen,
but I struggled with Dax and Deanna Troi. I didn't really struggle with Jerry Ryan. Like Jerry Ryan's like generic
Jerry
blonde.
Ryan's basic.
She's hot, but she's a generic
basic.
blonde bitch.
Dax, I would say Dax.
Dax is a good
Dax.
choice.
Dax is the first. Also, Dax is the first one who had a lesbian kiss on Star Trek.
That's true.
Oh yeah, Dax.
I just went with Deanna Troi because I think I grew up more with.
Yeah, Dax
Deanna
ended,
Troi's tits.
but then Dax was ruined because she married a Klingon. She married Worf. Camera Chris asked the fat faggot to tell objectively funny joke that doesn't come at the expense of someone just once. Dr. Disrespecter, it's also egregious when parents try to show pictures of their kids. I'm like, whoa, buddy, trying to set me up on a date with your kid? Dude, I'm married, and your kid's not like all that. You fucking idiot. Thank you, Pezzy. Pessy found the cum.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We go hump them, we go suck their dicks off.
This is not AI. He did.
Suck their dicks off. It's about dick, it's about penis. Men are from Mars, but I'm from Venus. Put it in the butt, spick them in the shower, and take what's ours. I want to drain the main vein, prostate massage so insane until you scream, I'm so motherfucking gay. When we gonna fuck though? Masturbation, ejaculation, slinging lots of semen to the
I
masses.
just don't understand like why he got so butthurt over this.
Meat on you so thick indeed when I'm
That
popping on you
reason.
gonna scream,
It's just,
mama, don't
but
bring
it's like
butthurt.
It's just such a stupid joke.
dumb. It's like just fucking.
If someone made
laugh
that
it
with
off.
us, I would be
howling.
I would be playing it every night and laughing my ass off
Yeah,
because that's
but
just
I
funny.
think it's stupid, but it's stupid.
But no, it's.
But I think it's
Yeah, but it's low hanging
stupid.
fruit.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Oh wait, you mean the ripest, most filled with?
That's
juice
literally
fruit
what
on
I
the
said
tree?
to him. Like the low hanging fruit, the ones the farmers get first.
Oh shit! I gotta tell you, we've been doing this show for a long time. It's probably the past couple of years, it's been the best it's been. It's been so much fun to do this again, and I could track it. The less we stopped caring about anything, the way better the show's gotten. I just don't care. It's like we became what's his face from Office Space. We're just like, I don't care anymore. I don't care, man. Whatever. We're gonna just tell jokes. Leave me alone.
And in Australia, a grieving mom is putting her faith in the future and the internet with the hope.
This is super creepy.
Of preserving her 13-year-old son's body and maybe one day possibly bringing him back to life. Atreyu McCann tragically took his life last week after months of bullying, and now his mom.
Why was he bullied?
Claire has decided to.
Oh, because his mom named him after a gay horse.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey.
So let me get this
That's
straight.
what gay horses eat, Virgin.
So you named your son after a horse who died because he was so sad, and then your son grew up and killed himself because he was so sad.
Who could have seen that
Oh,
coming?
no.
Well, and she's cryogenically freezing him because she wants it to be a never-ending story.
Oh God!
Ba-dum-bum. Guys, that's low hanging.
That's low-hanging frozen fruit.
Frozen fruit.
It's not Asian. That kid's not Asian.
No, that kind.
Isn't that like more of a parfait by then? By that point?
Oh.
Hey, man, this kid died, and now he's an icicle.
Science of cryogenic.
Hey, what is this, Mr. Freeze? What are you freezing your wife? You know why he killed himself? He got McGregor syndrome.
Hey, you're lucky you're not cryogenically freezing him in McDonald's, or the machine would be broken. Am I right?
This guy's
oh,
good.
low hanging fruit.
He's got it. Yeah.
Praying that eventually medical breakthroughs in the future might allow doctors to revive her son and bring back the boy who was her universe.
I don't think that's how it works.
And
I mean, they say that Walt Disney's frozen.
Joining us now is Claire McCann. Claire, thank you so much for being with us. Well,
wait, you actually brought her on the show? You're like actually going to do this?
Mm-hmm.
We are so sorry for your loss.
NBC will sit there and fucking pretend they're real news, and they're talking about freezing dead babies.
First off, what do you want the world to know about Atreyu?
I put a jacket on him before I froze him. He's going to wake up, and you know what's going to happen? The Institute's going to have taken over.
I was literally just about to make a joke to it. Say the only thing I would do is ask her Fallout questions.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, like when they shot your spouse, right, and they took the baby, and also, didn't you think it was weird that you chose to have gray hair in the game, so then later on your little kid has gray hair?
It's weird.
I feel like that was an oversight.
That was weird. Yeah. God damn it! You're right.
I did that, and now my 10-year-old has gray hair.
Yeah, I know. You're an idiot. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I just want him the world to know that he was so beautiful and so kind and so gentle and just full of life, and that bullying really
Not
sucked
anymore.
the life out of
Jesus, Bessie. Come on, man. That's low-hanging fruit.
him.
So juicy.
And that, if me and his family had known that
That's right. So I just want to freeze him, so I can bring him back, and I can go back to ignoring his, emotional warning signs. See, my child, I neglected him till he killed himself, so I want to freeze him, bring him back, so I can go back to neglecting him.
So what I plan on doing actually is we're gonna buy an old roadside motel, and I'm gonna freeze my dead son, and I'm gonna put him in the basement. I'm gonna dress like him and kill the motel goers.
Okay.
Ina, mate, fucking earth, can't fucking throw him out in a fucking cup of jugger, fucking cunt. Oh.
See, he's doing the white trash accent.
It's weird how it comes natural. So she was trying to raise $200,000. Guess how much or 200,000 Australian. Guess how much she did?
I don't know.
14K.
Good. Good. So they can only freeze like half his eyeball.
Well, they're going to do the Ted Williams thing. They freeze his head, yeah. Best we could do is brain in a jar.
So this is a new movie. Frozen put this in there to trailer for us to watch. So it's called Good Fortune. And again, whenever Frozen puts a trailer in there, it's either going to be actually something to go, oh, it's actually pretty cool, or it's going to be horrible. It's
going to be dog shit.
So it's Keanu Reeves. I know that.
Okay, so
that's still. But by the way, it's Keanu Reeves, which means it could still go either way.
Hold on. You're going through before you go through the same fucking process that I went through when I saw the first couple seconds of this. Yes, Keanu Reeves, but also Seth Rogen. I'm just gonna let you know now. So this is
I hate it. No, I already hate it. I
Yeah,
hate it.
you see what I mean?
I'm gonna play it because I hate Seth Rogen. I hate him. I hate him.
A lost soul. Arch, I'm an angel. My name is Gabriel. I'm here to save you.
What?
Is that Aziz Ansari?
Who the fuck
Yeah.
are you? How do you know my name?
I'm normally only in charge of saving people from texting and driving.
Okay, I will say that the concept of you're a low-ranking angel and your only job is to stop people from texting and driving is not a bad concept. That's actually kind of silly.
Is this gonna be funny?
I hope it's not, because I don't want to have to watch it. I mean, I'm not going to pay for it or anything, but you know what I mean.
Wait, you're telling me I have a budget guardian angel?
Kinda.
Do you know that guy? He's got the long hair, kind of tall.
Oh, yeah, Gabriel. He's an angel.
He's fucking hot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sit on his face.
Oh yeah,
Aquafina's so funny.
It's a Seth Rogen movie, yeah, because it's all got to be about that stuff. Yeah.
I will really
low hanging fruit, Seth.
confuse him.
You know that we're never gonna stop doing that, right? No thanks.
That looks like it's gonna suck.
No thanks. The idea is not bad, right? But the Seth Rogen execution might be the problem.
Mm-hmm. Well, would have no problem with this.
Okay, come on.
He means how he makes them.
Yeah, I meant like how he executes his
He
films.
execute a business
Yes.
deal.
Mhm.
I'm not going to do it. We're on YouTube. I was going to do something because I can't help myself, but I'm going to help myself because that's the low-hanging fruit. And the one thing I don't do on this show, Mercy, you know you know this about me, is I hate low-hanging fruit.
Who doesn't? It's so low.
Well, Mom, I'm just going to do this.
It's weak, whatever
I'm
the
Marie,
fuck
and
that
this
means.
is my partner Elliot. My straight partner makes spicy content for men.
So you have a gay
So your
partner?
gay partner is pretending to be straight.
Okay. I don't think he's pretending
way to
that.
say
By the
that.
way, he's not pretending that hard.
It smells like $100.
He's a gay guy. That's a gay guy. That's a gay guy. That's a gay guy.
Everyone thinks that I'm not straight.
My boyfriend makes spicy content for men. Okay, is he hard in that content?
Yeah, he's gay.
Yeah.
He gay.
Something I've noticed they both have crazy crystals around their necks. They have the
Oh,
healing
boy.
crystals,
Yep.
both of them. So that's crazy crystals right off the bat.
I'm just playing her or playing everybody else for my content. My mom thought I was gay.
You can say
If your mom thinks you're gay,
You're gay.
You're gay.
You're gay.
Does anyone?
Because your mom hopes everything in the world that you're not.
Well, also, does anyone know you better than your mom?
100 times you are straight. Only deluded, gullible, gay guys will believe it.
Everybody was just so stuck on me being gay. I don't know why.
You fuck, you fuck 12 dudes, you know?
Yeah.
I bet you are the man of the relationship. How insane a woman can be to accept this. I've had a lot of friends that
Let me guess, she's also OnlyFans?
I had lost. When my mom found out about Elliot's work, she wanted us to break up.
Hold on. Oh
Wait,
my
but why
God.
doesn't she
He's-
have gray hair, Mersh, if her mom has gray hair?
I'm gonna fucking
Hold on.
guys making fun of Bethesda's low-hanging fruit.
He makes gay solo videos like Simon Rex did, and her whole thing now is being the girlfriend of a guy who makes gay. That's her whole thing. That's her thing now.
Yeah, but if she likes it, and you know, she was getting messages about people lost weight and saved their lives because of it.
Yeah, I bet a lot of Al Bundy's wife goes on in that household.
No peg.
Yes, Peg.
Oh no, there's probably a lot of yes pegs in that house.
Oh, Yes, boy. Peg.
Yes peg.
I was worried about her.
Pegging with children. Oh God, that's the name of the Epstein Island book, huh? Yeah, probably. By the way, everything's fine there. Dan Bongino said everything's fine. There's video of the suicide.
Can I just I gotta say something here too, because this is the way they kind of present it, right? It's like, yeah, so my straight boyfriend makes gay content. It's like, okay, you could do the same thing with my non-pedophile boyfriend produces child pornography. Like, I'm pretty sure he's probably a pedophile.
Hey, my name's Susan. This is my boyfriend, Anthony Weiner.
So two.
Hello, my name is Jenny. My non-arsonist boyfriend sets fires.
Fans have requested some custom.
Of course.
Okay, but what part? I'm gonna say Tampa.
Tampa.
This feels
St.
like
Pete.
Tampa behavior.
Videos. One is for myself to sneeze, and another one's for my feet. I figure I might as well knock out two birds in one stone. And this is how I make myself sneeze.
Why don't you just
Wait, people. Okay, whether you're gay or straight, forget that for a second. People pay to watch people sneeze.
Yeah, bug chasers.
Yeah. I don't think that's what that means.
It's like it's like gay guys want to go have sex with other gay guys, and they know if that gay guy sneezes, there's like an element of danger. Is it COVID or does he actually have the bug? Who knows?
There's only two ways to find out, I guess.
Hey, a video of a guy sneezing, a hooker pooping on a glass table, tomato.
Yeah, look, I'm an artist, pal. All right.
Don't stifle me.
Don't stifle me.
We'll make fun of fat broads. You try to fit in seats. That's how we live. Guys, thank you.
Oh
for
my
listening.
God.
Yeah, that was fun, huh?
That gay fat guy made it fly by.
He was gay?
I mean, I assume. He hangs out in Disney.
Yeah. And he did this show. Guys, thank you for listening. Nightwave.
Yeah, 10 o'clock tonight. No, Nick. Nightwave. I scared him for a second.
Bessie, you're next?
Yep. Yes.
Awesome. Virgie, you doing some shit?
Yeah, actually, after
Cool.
this, maybe, I don't know, we'll see.
Oh, and tomorrow is a movie riff where we're riffing Y2K with Ugly Snow White. All right, guys. Bye. You know, guys, I was thinking maybe we'd be a little nicer.
Nah.
Yay.